Get ready to master the art of drawing in just 10 minutes. Yes, you heard that right. In this short time, you'll learn techniques that will set the foundation for your artistic journey. It's amazing what you can achieve with focused practice. Ready to dive in? Let's do this. Together, we'll explore the wonderful world of drawing and unlock your full artistic potential. So grab your supplies and let's get started on this creative adventure. First things first, let's talk shapes. Shapes are the foundation of all drawing, the very essence of art. They are the simplest forms that can be combined to create complex images. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned artist, mastering shapes is crucial. No, not the ones you see after eating too many donuts. We're talking about the fundamental shapes that make up everything around us. We're talking circles, squares, triangles, the building blocks of every masterpiece ever. These shapes are like the alphabet of drawing. Just as letters form words, shapes form images. Think of them as your drawing superheroes. They might seem simple, but they have the power to create anything you can imagine. With these shapes, you can bring your ideas to life. That complex car you want to draw? Break it down into simple shapes. Start with a rectangle for the body, circles for the wheels, and triangles for the roof. Piece by piece, it all comes together. A majestic mountain, triangle power. Use triangles to form the peaks and slopes. It's amazing how such a simple shape can represent something so grand. Your best friend's face? Okay, maybe not entirely circles, but you get the point. Start with an oval for the head, add circles for the eyes, and lines for the nose and mouth. These basic shapes help you map out the proportions and features. Start practicing by drawing basic shapes freehand. This will help you develop muscle memory and improve your hand-eye coordination. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Don't worry about perfection, just get comfortable with the movements. It's all about getting a feel for the shapes and how they interact with each other. Mistakes are part of the learning process. Once you've befriended the basics, you'll start seeing them everywhere. Look around you. The world is full of shapes. Notice how objects can be broken down into simpler forms. A cat becomes a bunch of ovals, with a few triangles for the ears and lines for the whiskers. It's all about simplifying what you see. A tree transforms into circles and lines. The trunk is a rectangle, the leaves are circles, and the branches are lines. Breaking it down makes it easier to draw. It's like having X-ray vision for artists. You start to see the underlying structure of everything. This understanding will give you the confidence to tackle more complex drawings. So embrace the power of shapes and let your creativity soar. Guidelines are like the blueprints for your drawings. They are the unsung heroes of the art world, providing a foundation upon which your creativity can flourish. Imagine trying to build a house without a blueprint. It would be chaotic and unstructured. Similarly, guidelines help you map out your drawing, ensuring that everything is in its right place before you commit to the final lines. They help you create balanced and proportionate masterpieces without needing a ruler. Unless you're super into straight lines, no judgment here. By using guidelines, you can ensure that your drawing maintains a sense of harmony and balance. This is especially important when you're working on complex compositions or intricate designs. Guidelines act as a safety net, catching any potential mistakes before they become a part of your final piece. Think of them as lightly drawn paths that your pencil can follow. These paths guide your hand, making the drawing process smoother and more enjoyable. It's like having a roadmap for your art, showing you where to go and how to get there. This can be particularly helpful for beginners who are still learning the ropes, but even seasoned artists can benefit from the structure that guidelines provide. For a face, for example, start with a circle for the head. This simple shape serves as the foundation for your entire portrait. From this circle, you can build out the rest of the face, adding features and details as you go. It's a tried and true method that artists have been using for centuries, and for good reason. It works. Then, draw a vertical line down the middle and a horizontal line for the eyes. These lines help you place the facial features accurately, ensuring that everything is symmetrical and proportionate. The vertical line divides the face into two equal halves, while the horizontal line marks the level where the eyes will sit. This step is crucial for achieving a realistic and balanced portrait. Add more lines for the nose, mouth, and hair. See? Easy peasy. These additional guidelines help you map out the rest of the facial features, making it easier to draw them accurately. By breaking down the face into smaller, more manageable sections, you can focus on each feature individually, ensuring that they all come together to form a cohesive whole. These guidelines will disappear under your final lines, leaving behind a perfectly proportioned drawing. Once you're happy with your sketch, you can go over the guidelines with darker, more defined lines. The guidelines will fade into the background, becoming invisible as you add the finishing touches to your drawing. This process allows you to create a polished, professional-looking piece of art. It's like magic, but with less glitter and more graphite. The transformation from a rough sketch to a finished drawing is truly magical. With the help of guidelines, you can turn a blank piece of paper into a work of art, full of detail and precision. So the next time you sit down to draw, remember to use your secret weapon, guidelines. Okay, you've got the shapes down, your guidelines are on point. Now it's time to give your drawing some life with shading. This is where things get really fun. Shading adds depth and dimension, making your drawings jump off the page. Not literally, though that would be pretty cool. Imagine a ball. Where does the light hit it? That's your highlight. The opposite side will be darker, in shadow. Use your pencil to create different values, from light to dark, to give your drawings volume. Don't be afraid to experiment. The more you shade, the more realistic your drawings will become. Section 5. Details, details, details. Now for the finishing touches. Adding details is like sprinkling your drawing with artistic magic. But remember, less is often more. Start with the most important details and add more as you go. For example, if you're drawing a portrait, focus on the eyes first. They're the windows to the soul, after all, and also super fun to draw. Then, add details like eyelashes, eyebrows, and wrinkles if you're feeling adventurous. Remember, details should enhance your drawing, not overpower it. Section 6. Practice makes perfect, but fun makes progress. Here's a secret. Even the greatest artists weren't born with pencils glued to their hands, though that would be a cool superpower. They got good by practicing, making mistakes, and trying again. So, grab your sketchbook and get doodling. Draw everything and anything that catches your eye. Your dog, your houseplant, that suspicious-looking sandwich your roommate left in the fridge. Don't be afraid to experiment with different techniques and styles. The more you draw, the better you'll become. Section 7. Embrace the mistakes. Mistakes are not the enemy. In fact, they're your secret weapon to artistic greatness. Shh, don't tell anyone. Every mistake is an opportunity to learn and grow. Did your line go wonky? No problem. Turn it into a happy accident. Embrace the unexpected and see where it takes you. Remember, art is subjective. There's no right or wrong, only different ways of seeing and interpreting the world. So ditch the eraser and embrace the journey. Section 8. Keep calm and draw on. Drawing should be fun, not frustrating. If you're feeling stuck, take a break, go for a walk, pet your cat, or do whatever helps you relax. Sometimes, the best way to overcome a creative block is to step away from your drawing and come back to it with fresh eyes. And remember, comparison is the thief of joy. Don't compare your work to others, especially not to those fancy art Instagram accounts. Focus on your own progress and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Section 9. You are an artist! Congratulations, my friend! You've reached the end of this whirlwind art adventure. Now go forth and create amazing things. Remember, the most important thing is to have fun and let your creativity flow. Don't be afraid to experiment, make mistakes, and most importantly, never stop drawing. The world needs your art, your unique perspective, and your awesome ideas. So go out there and show the world what you're made of. And hey, if you ever need a dose of art inspiration, you know where to find me. Until then, keep those pencils sharp and those imaginations even sharper.